What is up, everyone? Alright, welcome back to another video on the Pointless YouTube channel. And listen, alright, I've been on a vacation, alright, none of you guys really care, but I mean, I have, I've been struggling to get out videos daily, but I still managed to do it, so hopefully you guys enjoyed those. But long story short, welcome back to another video, vegan teacher, our Lord and Savior, and today's is an interesting topic, and I mean very, very interesting. Because apparently, and I say apparently because these are people who are just taking it way too far. This woman is apparently passed away. Vegan teacher is apparently deceased. There is a news article I ended up finding that people have been spreading around on Twitter over a few other social medias that basically claims vegan teacher is not what? The long story short claims she's no longer alive, and I'm gonna be debunking that entire thing, and along with that, reacting to a video that this woman made, which makes my brain overall want to absolutely explode. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. But before we do, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers currently, along with, hitting 100,000 by the end of the year, even more. So if you guys don't mind contributing to the cause, that would be great, honestly, it really would. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead, hop into this vegan insanity. Make sure to, put your vegan helmet on. I guess you could say, why would I say vegan helmet? We don't want to be vegan, dude. Anyways, you know what I mean, let's go. Now, long story short, there was this article, like I said, that I saw being spread around Twitter and other social media platforms claiming that vegan teacher is not alive. And before I clicked the link, I was like, oh my god, what's going on? This is gonna be a very, it's gonna be an interesting situation. At first I was like, maybe this is real. I was still on edge because a lot of people do make fake things relating to vegan teacher, but I saw this and I was a little nervous. I was like, oh no, vegan teacher's actually like her. I hope she's alright. And this is where it starts to get interesting, so make sure you stick around because your brain's gonna explode just like mine. Now, I was reading the comments, looking at what people were saying, and I was like, oh no, because a lot of the comments were like, oh yeah, vegan teacher, R.I.P. Vegan, smoking that vegan pack, stuff like that. And then it all went downhill once I clicked the link, because I was greeted with a fake article that looks like it was made by a 2-year-old, basically making a whole little fake thing saying that vegan teacher is deceased. And let me just show you the article, because it goes on to say, Karen, also known as the vegan teacher, has died. Karen was found dead on her sofa after having a heart attack. At that point, I could do nothing but laugh, because I didn't know whether to jump out of my chair, jump out of the window, or just absolutely crack my own neck. Long story short, I could do nothing but laugh at this point, and this is where I got the idea from, because a lot of people have been doing stuff like this. She's absolutely faking the fact that this woman is deceased, and as much as we just don't really like her, I wouldn't fake anything like this, wish anything that's like this bad upon vegan teacher. I wouldn't even wish anything upon her. I don't have anything against the woman. I genuinely don't. So for the people that do stuff like this, as funny as it may be because of how stupid it is, it's really like not something you should be doing, because it's just not a good thing to put out there, to be honest. Now, I got a challenge for you guys. If this video gets 1K likes, alright, literally 1,000 likes, I kid you not, I will react to videos claiming that this woman is deceased, and we can overall have a laugh at it, just enjoy it. But anyways, let's just get into the next thing, because although people were saying she is deceased, let's go ahead and react to a video that proves she's well alive and she's still very stupid, because she made a video, ironically enough, titled, "Why Are Meat Eaters So Weird?" That's funny, because the last time I checked, you were the weird one here, Miss Katie. Sorry, the veganism consumed me. Anyways, without further ado, buckle up, grab your non-vegan accessories, grab your burgers, your Big Macs, your fries, your milkshakes, your everything that vegans wouldn't quite like. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video.
Hello students! Today we're going to be looking at the comment section here on one of the videos that I posted. This one is a 1-minute song that I composed. The song is called Heaven is Vegan. The title of the actual video is Dance with That Vegan Teacher. And the point of me making this video in the first place is to remind people that heaven can be right here on earth if we allow it. If we are kind to the animals, we take care of the earth, then we have a heavenly place right here in which to live, where we try and strive to cause the least amount of suffering possible.
She must have snorted a whole line of leaves after saying that, because I swear it sounded like she was stuttering and didn't understand a single word that came out of her own mouth. Bro, she expects us to take her serious, but she can't even take herself serious. She barely understands what she's saying. We don't care about your vegan dance. We don't care about your vegan songs, bro. Just go away. It's been a year now. A year that you've been a thing. This woman is exactly what you call a menace to society, alright? And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly at all. This living Minecraft tree branch is still a thing, and it's honestly, it hurts my brain to realize this every single day.
So there's absolutely nothing wrong with this video. There's nothing negative about it. It's not violent. It's not racist. It's not homophobic. It is simply a person talking about being kind to the animals. So let's have a look here. There are the published comments, and let's look at what's going on. So we have somebody named Eden who writes, "Animals can also eat us, but personally I don't care because I be looking like a snack." Now remember, I have no idea how old this person is. This person could be 10 years old, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We have no idea how old Eden is. We don't even know if Eden is male or female. We don't know where they live in the world. We have no information.
Why did you have to specify the fact that we don't know anything about this person? It's a YouTube comment. You're not supposed to know where they live, who they are, how old they are. Like, just move on. Get to the comments. Are you some 10-year-old kid who has to state the obvious every 5 seconds? If her brain is as small as her arms, then my God, I feel terrible for her because I'm starting to really think that's the case.
The only thing that we can go by is sometimes looking at the grammar, if there's punctuation. Sometimes it's a little bit of a sign about the age of the person. But for me to respond to this, it's very difficult because I don't know who I'm looking at. I don't have eyes to look at. So all I can do is just look at the words. What I mean by that is a teacher will respond depending on who's in front of him or her. If I'm talking to a child, I will of course speak differently than if I'm talking to somebody who's 70 years old with all kinds of life experience. But anyway, animals can also eat us, but personally, I don't care because I be looking like a snack.
Bro, what is happening? I'm so confused. She's read this same comment 3 times, bro. I thought the video was supposed to be multiple. This is why I said Miss Katie Karen is the most confusing person to ever be put on this planet because she has no direction in anything she does. If you can literally use one word to sum up her if there was one word you can use to sum up her entire reign of terror on the internet, I'd say confused. That's literally it. Her entire existence on the internet has been confusion. She just talks so much nonsense on top of nonsense to the point where it's like, bro, just go outside.
So first thing I think is it says, I be looking like a snack. I'm not sure what they mean by this comment exactly, but when you say you personally don't care, animals can also eat us, I don't think you're being truthful, Eden. Of course you care. You would not want to be a victim. You would not want to hurt any animal. I don't think. By nature, most of us don't, unless you are one of the 1% of people on the earth that is truly psychopathic. Otherwise, probably you also care that if somebody eats you, you wouldn't want somebody to eat you.
They didn't say someone, they said the animal. You're not even making sense anymore. You're going in a loop. She's really giving the vegan community a terrible, terrible rep right now, because if this is what's representing it, bro, I would hate, and I mean hate, to be a part of that. Like, bro, I swear she's been on this one comment for, I guess, a solid 2 minutes now. Bro, move on. You could have read it, talked about how dumb it is, and left it at that. But, oh no, somebody you was supposed to eat you. Just shut up, please. Just move on to the next comment, you cringe boomer. There's no way. There is no way I actually just said that, bro. There's no...
Let's look at the next one. Heaven is vegan. Me being an atheist watching. I'm not sure what this lip means here. I don't know what that means. But like, it's not even an opinion. I don't know why someone would bother to write this. But the title is, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. You don't know what you're doing. You are an atheist. I happen to be somebody who thinks that all the different religions have something good to offer, but I am a science-based person. So heaven being vegan, to me, heaven is here on earth. It's also hell. Hell is also here on earth. It depends on how we treat one another. Your life can be hell if everyone's cruel to you, and if you don't have your basic needs met, but it can also be heaven if people are kind to you and your basic needs are met. So I'm not sure what to respond to that any further than that. So here we have some John Maxim Flores. Now again, we don't know. There's a picture here. This seems like it could be a teenager. We don't know. But it could also be somebody who's just using a fake picture.
Bro, I don't know what's stumbling more, this woman's words or Peter Griffin. Anyways, that's really what I have to say for that vegan teacher today, but I'm gonna let one of my friends, alright, the Lord and Savior of vegan teacher, tag swag on this video, and overall talk about how just great and sensational she is, alright? So without further ado, my biological brother, tag swag, take it away.
Yo, leave a like on the video for milk. Just do it. So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And at this point, I think I have found somebody who is worse than that vegan teacher. And I found this Karen here in this video that we're going to be looking at today. And she said she wants all meat eaters to die. At this rate, I'm pretty sure she's worse than that vegan teacher. I'm not really too sure what to think, though. That vegan teacher really did some interesting things in the past that I really don't want to get into right now. But don't get me wrong, she is still definitely one of the worst vegan Karens out there. You know what, guys? I'm really intrigued. I want to know, why should meat eaters die? So prepare yourselves for this very interesting video where a lady just speaks into a camera in 360p about how meat eaters should die. But yeah, I'm sure you're very excited for that. But yeah, before we jump in, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content around here, and let's just jump in.
Hey, so I just woke up and I was thinking about something which I think about quite often, and that's people who continue to eat meat and dairy even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals. They've watched Earthlings, they know the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products. Whether they actually deserve to continue living.
So this is what you think about when you get up in the morning. Should meat eaters die? So when you're sitting there eating whatever vegans eat for breakfast, I have no idea. But for whatever reason, that makes you decide to think about killing all meat eaters. I guess I just don't understand. I mean, me being a meat eater myself, I guess I will never know.
I've got to break it to you, we live in an extreme world. There's a lot of fucked up negative shit going on. And there's a lot of unicorn huggers out there. Unicorn huggers are like, oh, Freely, you're so negative. You always focus on the negative. Oh, Freely, be more positive. Freely this, Freely that. Oh my God, you create your own reality. But the slaughterhouses still exist.
Listen, I get veganism's really important to you and all, but I gotta ask, was this recorded on like a fucking 2010 BlackBerry? And what's with all the cuts in the video? I mean, at this point, I can't really understand what you're saying because the video cuts so much. Or maybe it could have been recorded on the almighty Greg Heffley Ladybug phone. If it was, let's just say I would not be surprised at all.
Positive about the focus of animal rights activists and people who give a shit about the planet, and focus on these negative things to turn them into positives. So ignoring that stuff is not being positive. It's not being enlightened, it's being ignorant. So make that distinction. I'm being extreme, and yes, it does include family members of mine who continue eating meat and dairy. We are in this situation where we need drastic change and people aren't taking it fucking serious. And if their position on the planet was threatened because of their dietary choices, they would change to vegan because vegan is so fucking easy. And people treat it like it's like a casual thing. Anyone can make your choice. I'm like,
we don't have to, you know, it's our choice not to. We'll be able to freely choose what we decide to eat. It's not on you. It's not on some random vegan Karen to decide what I eat today. If I decide I want to do a quick Taco Bell run and have a flood in the bathroom, you know what? That's my choice. I will face the consequences for eating Taco Bell.
oh, I'm happy for you that you choose vegan. That's fantastic, but I could never do it. You shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan. You should be forced to be vegan. You should be forced to be vegan.
Excuse me? I shouldn't have a choice? I can't choose what to eat anymore? I'm forced to live by your standards now? I know this is a really hot take, guys. We should have a choice. Wow, who would have thought that I would say that? I know, yes, we have some really earth-shattering discussions here on the Tag Swag channel. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the club. We have the most controversial opinions on this channel, alright?
The situation the planet is in, we cannot wait for you to fucking get your shit together. We cannot wait. The animals cannot wait. Yeah, I'm really passionate about this and I want to kill people. Yes, I want to kill people. And
Wait, you want to kill people? Hold on a minute. Hold the phone. I don't know who would say that on camera. That is just a horrible idea. I mean, at this point, I should be fearing for my life. She wants me to die. I'm a meat eater, right? Saying stuff like that about meat eaters just gives vegans a really bad look in general. I haven't met anybody who's vegan, but I'm sure there's some of you that are watching this who are vegan. I mean, what I do know about vegans, at least, is that most of them are not crazy like this. We do have a fair share of crazy vegans, like that vegan teacher's daughter. I don't know why she calls herself that, and this lady right here who wants all meat eaters to die. So far, my experiences of looking at animal rights activists on YouTube, definitely not great experiences in the slightest. Like, do you know how much pain and suffering I go through to look at these videos? Like, it really is a lot. I'm sure most of you know this, but I've made so many videos on vegans on this channel, and it really does hurt my brain every time I make a video on a vegan.
I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't feel like doing it. I've heard, I knew a vegan once, and they were, you know, a little bit weak, and they couldn't do this and that. I knew a vegan once who had a child, and the child had deficiency. Just looking for excuses. You should not have that option. Step the fuck up, or you don't deserve to live.
Wow, that was a handful, but yeah, that's where we're wrapping up the video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss an upload. Never thought I would see an ending like that in my entire life. Hopefully she was joking when she said all those things. I will be very disappointed if she wasn't, but yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.